Yeah, so 2 days ago I released a video on how you can take between 10 to 20 candles without spikes like affecting you. But in this video I missed out some other things of which you are supposed to figure out on your own. But I've decided to make a part 2 video on what to expect and how you can use this strategy in a more efficient way. So make sure that you watch this video to the end to understand. But of course, for this video to make sense, you should probably start by watching this video, then now you come back to this one. Okay, so this video has got a strategy which uses the stochastic oscillator with 2 moving averages. Okay, but the one thing I did not talk about with this strategy is that it does repaint because of the indicators which are being used. Why is that so? So as you can see right now, okay, I talked about that this is crush 500. So in this case, when using this strategy, you'll be buying instead of selling. So here's what happens. So all you have to do is simply wait for the green and the red moving average like to hit the 10 or 20 level, as then you buy. But here's what happens is that, let me try to draw what I'm talking about. So this is your entry, okay, this is your entry zone. Okay, so let's say you place a trade there, okay, and so pay attention as I am going to scroll. Okay, so here where there's a red rectangle, like that's your entry point of buying, because the green and the red moving average has hit the 10 level, which is the buy level. But notice that when I scroll, okay, so imagine that you enter the trade at the red rectangle, okay, it means that this trade would have left you in losses because these you are seeing here are a lot of spikes, okay, and it's possible that they might blow your account and so on. So this is what I meant, that this strategy like repents because of the indicators. So as you can see now over here, like it's not even hitting the 10 level. So this new level here now is the one which has become, it's the one which is hitting the 10 level. So as spikes happen, levels are going to be changing. So now if you can't really trust like using this strategy, then how can you use it to the advantage? Okay, so here the support becomes the resistance becomes the support, the overbought level becomes the oversold level, and the oversold level becomes the overbought. So it's not really efficient and does not make a lot of sense, but there's a way you can make it like work better. So all you have to do is, of course, go to a higher time frame. The higher the time frame, the better. So let's go to a bigger time frame, M15. Okay, so this is a time frame of M15. Okay, let's go to M15. Okay, so that's that. Then 30-minute time frame, so that's a 30-minute time frame. So let me just try to zoom in. Okay, so okay, so as you can see, I'm sure you can see that red small rectangle which is here. Okay, it's somewhere here. Now imagine that you entered a buy at that level. For sure it does not really make sense because this is a downtrend. There's no way you can place a buy order when you're in a downtrend. Okay, so that is why that's why the strategy like repents, is because it is wrong to use it on a lower time frame. So before you enter a trade or you place a trade, first of all go to a higher time frame and check if it is an uptrend or a downtrend. So probably, as for me, I would wait, like if I were to place a trade against spikes, I would probably wait until it touches this level, and this level, and the last this one and this one. So these are more like order blocks. So go to a higher time frame like 15-minute time frame or 30 minutes and make sure that it does make sense, that it is like there's really some support on the resistance levels in a higher time frame. So I hope what I've talked about does make sense. If you'd like me to make another video to explain this better, simply feel free to comment. So you can use price action as well in this, it can work better. Yeah, so to make it work for you better, make sure that before you place a trade, first go on a high time frame and prove that it is really a good entry point, because yeah, placing a trade at this level does not really make sense, because okay, there's even no order block here, right? By the way, if you don't really know how to draw order blocks or demand supply levels, there's an indicator for that, but it only works for PC. So I'll probably link it in the description as well. Bye for now. If you learned something from this video, give it a like. For more videos like this, go on and subscribe.